Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. It became very evident in the book of Exodus that God wanted to dwell with his people. And we noted how he didn't wait until they were in the promised land, but even right there in the wilderness, God gave them instructions to construct a tabernacle, and they did so and followed his instructions, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. And God had found a home. God had found a residence there among the children of Israel. But the book of Leviticus answers the question of how is it that this can be maintained? Yes, God might drop in and dwell with the people for a little while, but it would become very clear that they weren't the perfect fit. You had a holy God and a pure God dwelling among a sinful and unclean people. And so something must be done to allow for this arrangement to work out. And the book of Leviticus at the very beginning shows how this could be accomplished. And it, in short, would be done through sacrifices. And that really comes out in our reading today with the sacrifices for the sin offering and then also for the guilt offering. And it shows that if mankind wants to dwell with God, and if God is going to be able to dwell with man, there has to be atonement. There has to be a sacrifice for sin in order for this to happen. As mankind commits sin against the Lord, they create a barrier between themselves and God, and they become separated from God through that sin. But sacrifice is that which binds mankind with God and brings them back into union again. And this is pictured for us through these animal sacrifices. But of course, these animal sacrifices, as the book of Hebrews would bring out, point us to a better sacrifice, Jesus Christ himself. It is his blood and his sacrifice that would ultimately bring God and man into union once again, and would definitely open up the way for a holy God, a pure God, to dwell with mankind, a people who have been cleansed from their sins, who have been made pure in the sight of God through Jesus Christ coming as their means of atonement and as their substitute. And so God now has a way in which he can dwell with us in a way that is even better than what they had in the Old Testament. Of course, the children of Israel should have been very thankful that they had what they had, so that they could have this holy and righteous God dwelling among them. But how much more so should we be glad that we have Jesus Christ as the perfect sacrifice, the sacrifice to end all sacrifices, the sacrifice that would take for eternity. And we have him as our surety, that the presence of God can dwell among us as we walk before the Lord in a life of trust and in a life of faith, as we confess our sins to him, as we commit our lives to him in devotion and in love. We can have this union grow stronger and stronger as the days go by. And again, this is all made accessible to us through the sacrifice of Jesus Christ. So let's go out in this day being assured that God's presence is with us, because Christ has made a way for us to have access unto the Father, and the Father having access to us. And we can be assured that wherever we go, that the Lord is with us. His presence is there to guide us and strengthen us and to lead us in the direction that he would have us to go. So here's some things we can reflect on and think about as we do our reading today. With that, guys, I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.